back to KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. Bill handles 7:04 in the morning. You can't even imagine the number of people that have died and have been hurt. And they're going to be pulling people out of there for the next several months. This is an extraordinary attack on us. War has been declared against the United States. It's just that simple.
This is chilling. This is serious. It's difficult to even talk.
Just if you may have family, friends, people working in some of these facilities, we're trying to keep you as up to date as we can as far as locally. People are obviously dying in New York and other places while we're on the air. In taking notes over the last hour and a half, Peter Jennings at one point said this is Pearl Harbor 1941.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is surreal. This is the stuff you would expect to see in a novel.
United 1523, did you hear some interference on the frequency a couple of minutes ago? Screaming?
Yes, I did, 797. We couldn't tell what it was either.
Okay. United 93, Cleveland, if you hear the sound right now.
Remaining steady behind the ball post.
United 93, understands have a bomb on board. Go ahead.
We go live now to K1U's Paul Kurtz. Paul, apparently buildings in Philadelphia now being evacuated.
Yeah, I'm in front of the Philadelphia Stock Exchange. A lot of people standing around here on cell phones.
Tell us what it's like out on the streets. We hear lots of sirens. What is it like out in downtown Philadelphia right now?
A lot of people milling about, especially outside this building. You can hear the fire engine going on. Certainly, it strikes at the heart of everyone. A lot of fear, a lot of people concerned, a lot of people want to go home and be with their families at this point.
A lot of you now are listening in your car, maybe you're in offices, that sort of thing, but we need to update you on some local happenings, all because of what is playing out in New York and Washington this morning, right, Arson?
That's right. We want to let you know, first of all, that Hopkins Airport is not operational at this point. There are no flights taking off, so if you've got a plane to catch, don't go to the airport. Check ahead with your airline because no flights are leaving Hopkins Airport at this time.
United 93, we spoke about him before. Yep. He is reversing course over Akron. They just lost his transponder. He's heading eastbound.
What kind of airplane do we know yet?
757. The aircraft is descending.
Oh, God.
Sir, there has been a terrorist attack in New York and in Washington, D.C. There are no flights flying.
There is now on the United 93. Yes. There is a report of black smoke in the last position I gave you. 15 miles south of Johnstown.
From the airplane or from the ground?
They're speculating it's from the aircraft.
United 93, have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah, somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Northeast of Camp David.
That's the last report. They don't know exactly where.
In Pittsburgh, this may be unrelated, but officials at Somerset County Airport confirmed that a large airplane has crashed just north of the airport. Now, this is about 80 miles southeast of Pittsburgh.
The plane involved flew over the airport here in Johnstown at an elevation of about 6,000 feet with no radio contact with Cleveland Center, which is the air control center in Cleveland, Ohio. And they ordered an evacuation of the tower here at Johnstown-Cambria County Airport. This airport and the surrounding area has been in a virtual shutdown, much, I'm assuming, like Manhattan and Washington.
There was a fourth flight, word coming in, United Airlines plane that went down, apparently hijacked near Pittsburgh. Apparently that happened just after the order for all airlines to land was given.
The result of Fort Carson shutting half its gates is miles-long lines of people waiting to get on post. There's no denying it can be frustrating, but there's also understanding.
You prepared to physically open up your trunk in a hurry?
Each and every vehicle's hood and trunk are opened. A mirror is used to look underneath, and a bomb-sniffing dog is on alert.
You gotta have security like this. We gotta keep safe around here where we're at.
My husband's on base. We live on base. My kids are on base. My first reaction was, oh my God, I've got to go get my kids.
Okay.
1304, due south of Cleveland.
Okay, presently due south of Cleveland.
Heading westbound, destination Las Vegas.
And is this a hijack, sir?
We believe it is.
Elaine, I'm on the west side of Independence Hall where traffic is just jammed. I see a lot of people who are panicked, quite frankly. I mean, people are trying to get out of town. People are obviously leaving their offices and trying to leave town.
The region commander has declared that we can shoot down aircraft that do not respond to our direction. Copy that? Copy that. Well, if you're trying to divert somebody and you won't divert, you got to say it's no. Came over the chat. Fox, you got a conflict on that? You got a conflict on that direction? Right now, no. Okay. You read that from the Vice President, right? Vice President is cleared.
We're now breaking for news. Bill Handel. This is KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
This is KFI.
Raining terror from the sky. Good morning, I'm Ken Gallagher. This is the 7:30 news here on KFI. You've been hearing from Bill Handel about the plane crashes in New York.
Cut. The second World Trade Center building is now collapsing. Second building now collapsing. This is unbelievable. We don't even know where this is going to go. Ken, you want to go back to the news?
All right.
The last flash, the second building of the World Trade Center has now collapsed. Bottom line, war has been declared on the United States. We are in the middle of a terrorist attack on the very foundations of who and what we are.
You may be spending time trying to explain this tragedy to your children, as we have been discussing. Phoenix Christian School administrators and pastors brought students together today.
It's really hard because those kids don't know if there's going to be a dad. I don't know if there's going to be a dad, and I think that's really hard because I know that I would be so upset if my dad wasn't here.
On the next Aerial America.